Hey guys, it's Ashley the Mogul and welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title, this is a story time. And it is the first of many recorded. Like, I've tried to do this story time thing so many times. Let's get into it. So as you can see by the title, this pretty little girl right here is a college dropout. I just said and I left. But let me tell you why. So, starting off in the beginning, I didn't want to go to college. I knew I didn't want to go to college. I had a different outlook on life, and I wanted to get my diploma and be a stripper. And I was going to move to Charlotte and work at Onyx, and I was going to make thousands of dollars and buy a big house and have a cute little dog, and I was going to live the stripper dream. Okay, that was my plan. I told my mother that. I laid it out on paper and everything. Like, this is what I'm going to do. And she said, okay. That is one thing I always loved about my mom. No matter what it was, my mom always supported me. No matter how she felt about it. Now, she didn't let me just go off the deep end now. I went to school, and I was just like, you know, I don't need to pay attention. I don't need to pass the last test. Like, who cares? I'm not going to college no way. I'm going to be a stripper, and they don't check grades for that. But I ended up, my mom ended up convincing me to go to college. She was like, I just want you to go for the culture. And I was like, all right, cool. I'll go. So I went and I went to school. But before that, of course, you know, I got suspended from school because I got into a fight with this girl. But when I came back to school, I had an acceptance letter from Shaw University. I accepted to the school, but then I found out it was a private school. So I ended up going to a different school because we got that pamphlet in the mail. And my mom was literally like holding the two pamphlets. Like, I'm not driving to both places, so you better pick one. And that's where we're going to go for open house. And that's where you're going to go to school at. And I was like, okay, the blue one. I applied, got accepted, went up there for, you know, to pick my classes and all that good stuff. And I fell in love. Like, I got on campus and I fell in love. Like, it was just, it was bomb. Like, college just seemed like it was so the bomb. But then it started, okay? So when college started, let me tell you, first things first, my college experience was the okay? I learned so much. I did so much. Whenever you see a movie, Project X, that is real. It's true. Like, those are real, actual facts. I'm not saying that that's all you do in college, but, I mean, it's going to happen once. If it doesn't, you didn't do college right. It was cool. My first roommate, we were cool. We didn't have any, like, disagreements or anything like that. That taught me, that was one of the main lessons I learned, like, how to live with someone that you don't know. We were cool, like, till this day. I love my first roommate, Jaleesa. Like, she cool. Still talk to this day. We learned a lot from each other. Like, Jaleesa taught me a lot. And she was into makeup, too, so that was cool. After that, my second roommate, and me and her still cool to this day now. Now, me and Caleb became really close. We became really close. I should FaceTime her right now. I'm gonna FaceTime her. Hey, Kayla.
Hey.
You want to say hey to my YouTube?
Huh?
You want to say hey to my YouTube?
Sure.
I'm telling them about my college experience. This is Kayla, guys. I don't know why I turned the camera around so she could see me. My bad. But, yeah, that's Kayla.
Hi.
Me and Kayla were cool. She taught me a lot, you know. We still hang out to this day. College isn't all bad, you know. I promise. Just most of it. But if y'all want me and Kayla to, like, get together and tell y'all, like, college stories, like, our experiences together, I think we should do that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yep. All of it. The good, the bad, all of it. Like, waking up, not knowing where you at, all that. We got you covered. But, okay, that was all. So, yeah, that was my roommate, my second roommate, Kayla. She was bomb. She was a sweetheart. Like, I loved her. I loved her family. It was bomb. Me and my second roommate, we were really cool. But then I was just like, I want to live by myself. Like, I want to be by myself. By the third year in college, I was over a lot of like, I was over going to class. I was over seeing people. I was over the calf closing at 7 o'clock and me being hungry at 7:30. I was over getting up for class at 8 o'clock in the morning or whatever time class started, and I was already doing something. Like, I was over that. And then it seemed like I was doing makeup a lot more. Like, I started doing makeup my freshman year, because I joined the modeling troupe. And I started realizing, like, over time, gradually, that I really loved doing makeup. Like, and it wasn't that I like making people pretty. It was just that, like, I could tell that as I was doing makeup in my dorm, like, if somebody was to call me and be like, can you do my makeup at 7:30, but I know I got a class at 7:45, I'm going to say, yeah. Forget that class. I don't care if I show up late. I don't care if I don't show up at all. I'm about to get this appointment. I ain't gonna say I'm not worried about the money, but I'm not taking the appointment over class for the money. It's just something that I really love to do. So I was just like, I really want to do this makeup, so f this class. That was just me. You know, when you find out you're passionate about something, it just kind of like, it burns inside of you, like, all the time. Like, I was watching makeup tutorials in class. I'm doing my makeup in class. I'm late to class because I'm doing my makeup. Like, it was a constant, non-stop thing. And it was to the point where my professors were pulling me to the side like, you have to stop being late for class. You have to start coming to class. And I'm just like, sorry, I live on the other side of campus. One time, I lived right across the street from my building. Like, this was my building and this was my dorm, and the road was in between. I was late every day. Every single day. But it was because in the back of my mind, I knew I didn't want to be there. Like, I don't want to sit here for 45 minutes and listen to you tell me about how the economic cost is going down because I'm not buying potatoes. I don't care. How your blend game, though? What's that cut crease looking like? What kind of foundation is that? Does it have a red undertone or yellow? Girl, is that loose glitter? That's what I like to do. That's what just makes me tingle inside. It feels like I got glitter just glowing everywhere. Makeup makes me happy. The art of makeup makes me happy. So once I realized that, I just was like, I don't want to be here anymore. Like, it's depressing. Like, my grades are depressing. I used to go home on Christmas break and not want to talk about school. All my cousins were going to school and getting amazing grades, like honor roll, like, and I'm over here with C's and D's because I'm doing makeup instead of going to class. So my third year, I realized that I wanted to live by myself, so I moved all the way to the west side of campus in this hall called Bryant Hall by myself. But I didn't care. I just wanted to live by myself. Like, I didn't care. I just wanted to be alone. By the third year of college, I was just over people. I was over going to the caf. I was over seeing people. I was over talking. Like, oh, I was just over people. So I moved to the west side by myself. And my mom used to call me constantly and just be like, please don't sleep your life away. Please don't stay in your room all the time. Please go out there and talk to people. And I'm just like, I'm doing my makeup. I got an appointment. Like, I didn't want to chill no more. I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to do nothing. But then, let me tell you what happened to the kid. I got my first celebrity client. She was so cool. She reminded me of myself. She was just older, like, and famous. And I wasn't. But she was cool. But she said she found my work on Instagram. And I was like, Instagram? And she was like, yeah, I just searched hashtags for, you know, people who do makeup. And I saw a lot of stuff, but yours was the best. And I was like, okay. So she was like, I'm coming into town and I need you to do my makeup. Where are you located? But you can't just have a celebrity walk up in your dorm room. Like, you can't have that. So I was just like, yes, I do makeup. And yes, you can come to me, but, you know, I do makeup in my dorm. But the thing was, she just explained to me, like, I really admire the fact that you don't mind doing clients in your dorm room. Like, you're doing makeup in your dorm room. And I was like, yeah, like, this is what I like to do. I legit had a blanket, like, a legit felt blanket. I think it's called felt, or is it fleece? One of them. Pinned up on the wall for a backdrop for when I take pictures of my clients. So she started letting me experiment by doing stuff like glitter lips, because that's what I was doing on myself. Long eyelashes, individual bottom lashes, cut creases, glitter liner. Like, she was letting me step outside my comfort zone. And so I was learning a lot. And I was just like, I love this. Like, I really love this. I really love doing makeup. Why am I tearing up right now? Oh my God. But I kind of just realized that I really just only wanted to do makeup, and that was it. Nothing else. I just didn't want to do nothing else. Months went by, and I was growing even more and more over school. And I just called my mom and I was like, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to do this. Like, I'd rather do makeup. Like, I hate missing appointments because I'm in class. Or I hate not being able to take an appointment because I got to go to class within 15 minutes. It's just like, you good, baby. Like, you did your time. You did what you needed to do. I just wanted you to go get the experience. You actually stayed longer than I thought. And I was like, well, why didn't you call me a year ago and tell me that I could go? Like, I just been out here living. Then after that, she was like, you good. Like, you got a plan. It's not like you want to drop out of school and do nothing. So, it's okay. So, I was like, all right, cool. Because before that, I went home for Christmas break and I quit both of my jobs. Like, I went to work and I realized that I hate going to work because I'd rather do makeup. I'm late to work because I'm doing makeup. And one day, this was after I had the conversation with my mom, I got a phone call. So, this lady called me and she was just like, hey, Diva. And I was just like, hey, how are you? Who is this? And she told me her name. She's on Facebook, da-da-da. And I was like, you messaged me on Facebook? And she was like, yeah, I'm having this event called Battle of the Brushes, and I would really love for you to participate. It's really just like a battle of local makeup artists, and we had to compete like within a certain amount of time to finish a full glam face. I didn't win the challenge, but I won some other categories, but I didn't win the overall award. But after that, she was just like, I want to hire you, and I want you to run my store in Raleigh. So you mean to tell me I just dropped out of college after being in college for 3 years, and I've been doing makeup in my dorm room and in my mom's kitchen for the past 3 years, and now all of a sudden I'm a full-time makeup artist at your salon, and I'm going to be running my own salon? What?
Yes.
Like, I was just so confused. Like, but I was excited. I was so excited. And the crazy thing was, my first day was prom day. Like, I did makeup all day. I had to do at least 14 girls. I know I did. Like, it was so crazy. I even had a girl fall out the chair. Like, I was in there slaying faces, okay? Because this is what I do. I don't know. After that, everything just kind of started coming together by itself. Like, I was really stressed out because I really didn't know what I was going to do. But as I was working there for a while, my boss ended up enrolling me in aesthetic school. So right now, I'm in school for aesthetics, and I'm in school to be an esthetician. Once I finish school, I'll have to go to the state to take my state board test to become a licensed esthetician. Then I will be taking over Face Cafe Glam Bar in Raleigh, North Carolina. It's crazy how things work, but I could have done none of this without God. I couldn't have, like, for real. Y'all want story times? I got story times for days, for real, legit. I mean, that's just everything in a nutshell. I do makeup full time, and I love what I do. Like, I literally do makeup full time, all day, every day. I do makeup, and I love it. I'm happy. I can feel them coming. They're not tears of, like, sadness, but I'm happy. Like, I'm really happy. As many times as I've, like, quit something and been like, I want to do makeup, I'm finally happy. Jesus. All I can really say is follow your dreams. Do what you love. Have a passion for it. Don't let anybody tell you nothing stupid. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do it. Don't let nobody tell you it doesn't make sense. Like, I went home for Christmas break, and I told some of my friends that I wanted to, like, quit my jobs and drop out of school and do makeup, and they were like, how? How are you gonna live off of doing makeup?